Hi. So, back in the day, in 2008, I was a kid playing this game called The Force Unleashed. And at its time, this was revolutionary. I mean, the face scan technology, taking actors in real life, putting them into the Star Wars galaxy. I mean, I'd come home from school and throw stormtroopers against the wall for hours because this sandbox storyline RPG was insane for its time period. I played it religiously, all the way through start to beginning, all the time. But what slipped under my radar was the PlayStation 3 version of the game. And I had the PS3. I was playing World at War, Black Ops 1, all that good stuff, right? This isn't my exact copy, but later on I ended up picking up a copy of the PlayStation 3 version a couple years after that. And I realized something, that it was completely different. I mean, the cutscenes were updated, they cut a lot of the levels and mini-bosses, but most importantly, at the end, you get to choose if you want to either be Lord Starkiller and set the motion of the second game, or sacrifice Galen Merrick and basically spark the rebellion as a cool, what-if alternate timeline. So I come to find out that there is an Ultimate Sith edition of this game, which is a very nice way to not get scammed by PlayStation, because for the longest time in the digital store, you'd be paying $15 for each DLC, and that's $45 because there's 3 of them. So that's kind of annoying, considering if you buy the base game, these 3 levels should have been included, in my opinion, onto the base game. But this was a nice touch to throw it all in one package. But what was nice that came with this is a collector's card, a lithograph art piece. Now you can see it's kind of glossy, so if you were to bend it, it would have a seam on it. So you want to keep this stuff kind of nice. But it came with 1 card, 1 print. Mine just happens to be Kazdan Paratus, 5 of 10. And it also came with a little booklet. So in the booklet, you'll find that there are the different characters in the game that if you were to pick up a version of this Ultimate Sith Edition, you'd be left with one of these cool collector's cards. Most people would just throw the card back in the disc box, the steelbook case, put it on their shelf, and forget about it forever. No, that's not the way I roll. So what ended up happening was that I lucked out pretty well, because retail, this game nowadays on eBay, the Ultimate Sith version, I should say, is around $40 to $50. And you can get duplicates of these cards. So if you wanted a full collection 1 through 10, you can see the collector's book, what you still have to collect. It's not going to be a good time. You'd be spending minimum of $500, give or take, to get a chance to get all 10 cards. Because like I said, duplicates. You're probably asking, JT, well, how did you not spend hand over fist for 10 little lithograph cards? Would you believe me if I told you I only paid $30? That's because some dude on eBay did something incredible. And he was a game store owner. And essentially, he had a bunch of the copies of the Ultimate Sith Edition for PC. Now, for some reason, the computer version of the game did not sell as well as console, so he ended up liquidating a bunch of copies, selling them for dirt cheap and putting together these nice little packages for people where it had all 10 of the cards. He did not have to do that, because if you were to sell all 10 of these cards nowadays, guaranteed all 10 full collection, you can only ask your price. I've never seen one before. That's why when I saw this on eBay, I jumped right on it, because I've never seen a full collection of these. But he did not have to do that. It was a pretty rare find. And I think it'd be cool for one day to get these cardstock lithographs, perhaps signed by Hayden Blackman, David Collins, or Sam Witwer, appropriately, I hope you like this video, just showing off these cool little lithographs. May the Force be with you.
inside you. Roxy.